Memories are so strange. So I recall a memory that two of my other friends did not. And it was so given Mandela effect. But I'm right, they're wrong. And I know that's really like harsh to say, or like why would you think that your memory is right compared to them? But the thing is, I was the only child for 14 years of my life. My little brother didn't pop up until, like I was 14. Nor did I really hang out with him or take him anywhere or do anything with him, so I still had my group of friends. Same friends I had from high school, we went to college. Okay, so we're in college, and one of my friends have an apartment. We go to her apartment for a slumber party. It's me and three of my friends, okay? I recall this event because I drew a paper. I was a doodle queen, so I always had like my colored pens, and I took out a paper and started drawing butterflies, rainbows, birds, mountains, every beautiful thing that I kind of love, like that's earthly. And it's instead of it saying world peace, it says world domination. All right? Time comes where we all need to shower, and we take turns one by one. I was the last one because I know my shower routine is longer than them all. I was working at Sephora. I had my body scrubs. I had all my stuff. I have my, like I have a routine. So me going in last, I remember there was like something wrong with like the water faucet. I guess like the shower part didn't come out, so we just used the bottom part. So she gave us a bucket to use. I distinctively remember using the bucket, and it was at her place, and it was in Newark. So I was telling my friends about this, about our sleepover. Like, hey, you guys remember the sleepover? Like, you guys made fun of me after I came out the shower, and I lotioned, and I put on my body spray. They were making fun of me because I put on body spray at night. But I have a daytime sprays and I have nighttime sprays. So I'm looking at them like, okay. They was like, oh, there's no men here. Why are you putting on body sprays? I was like, I don't smell good for men. I smell good for me. I like smelling my stuff when I'm going to sleep. What are you talking about? They fought me down and told me, no, that was not at C's house. That was at A's house. And we never had an issue with you doing the body spray. I said, that's a lie. That's my only sleepover I've ever had. I was never allowed to go anywhere else. So the first and only time I ever had a sleepover was that time. Like a slumber party. I mean, that was that time. Like, of course, I slept over at A's house when we were in high school because our parents met. But she was the only person's house I've ever actually slept over with my mom's permission. Now, I'm going back and forth with them like, I remember this because this is my only slumber party that I've ever been to. You guys made fun of me because I put on a body spray, and I remember using the bucket, and I remember walking up those flights of stairs, and you told us that the girl on the second floor you got beef with. She's like, no, that was not my apartment. You got it wrong. It's two of them against me. So I'm like, wait, y'all got collective memory. Like, y'all got collective false memory. You guys are running with the same thing. You two, how do y'all remember something in a different location? What is happening here? What is happening here? Because I know for a fact that was the location. I knew for a fact because I'm the one that brought the fourth girl that introduced her to the group. She was also saying this is her first slumber party ever since coming back over from the Caribbean island. It was both of our first slumber parties. They swear that it never happened and that they never made fun of me and it never happened at the location. And now I'm like, yeah, I can't trust y'all memory. I wouldn't want to have y'all around any type of situation that would need to have really good recollective. I have photographic memory also, like miniature, not full blown, but I'm going to remember. I remember the outfits. I remember the bedding. I remember exactly how we played games. Like, it was the only place we can actually puff the greens too. That's why we were at your house. No, they did. They was like, no, no, and no. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I remember what I remember because of specific reasons. Y'all can say what y'all want.